evening and welcome to Chautauqua Lake basketball. My name is Steve Keyser. We are here for Destination Chautauqua County Sports. We are bringing you about 22 girls and boys basketball games broadcasted in all of Chautauqua County. And tonight is our first. We're going to kick off here in Mayville, New York with the Ripley Eagles versus the Chautauqua Lake Thunderbirds. You are seeing the starting lineups right now for the Chautauqua Lake Thunderbirds. Chautauqua Lake coached by Eric Schuster. Ripley Eagles coached by Matt Cummings. Both of them in their first varsity games this year. And now the national anthem coming up. Pledge allegiance. So exciting night, tip off here, a non-league game to start off both these teams' first games of the year. So lots of excitement here between both teams and the girls and coaches. Lots of enthusiasm going on and teams ready to kick off the 2010-2011 season. Once again, my name's Steve Keyser, cameraman Randy Burt, Donald Zenz, producer Chris Burt. As I mentioned, we'll be all around the county, all around the county here, Chautauqua, Westfield, Ripley, Brockton, hopefully, Clymer, and we'll be broadcasting you these games and show you our youth high school organizations competing versus one another. And here we're ready to tip off. Jenna Einek and Kenzie Mercer to tip it off. And Chautauqua Lake wins it. And ahead, Kathy Hughes up to Jenna Einek, and she is fouled going to the hoop. A good attack to the basket right there by Chautauqua Lake. Foul was on number 21, Dawn Blackman, as Einek hits the first free throw. Quick sub here as Menser goes to the sideline. Checking in is Emily Kraus. And this is the first. It goes out of bounds off of Kraus, and Chautauqua Lake will retain possession. Inbounding Jill Einek to her sister. Jill Einek for three and misses it, but the rebound is there taken by Hannah Ra. Back to the top. Hughes into Einek, inside. Kicks it over to number 12, Hannah Ra, and she sinks it. Nice pass right there by Jenna Einek to find Hannah Ra on the other side of the three-point area, or the key. Top of the key, Don Blackman gets it stolen here by Hughes. Hughes over to Einek under the basket, but she's on the baseline there under the hoop. It'll be Ripley ball. Inbounding point guard, Samantha Judd. Kicks it over to the wing. Nicole Gren outside. Top of the key. And it's Nicole Gren from the free throw line sinks it. First points of the day for Ripley. And quickly, Chautauqua Lake gets it down the court. Hughes going to Miller, who's inside to Ra. And that ball will go out of bounds off of Jill Einek. Ripley ball. Ripley girls basketball did not have a program last year, so Coach Cummings expects some rust on some of his players. And that ball That's stolen by Hannah Ross. She's going down the court, left side, and she has it stripped. Nice strip right there by Samantha Judd. She gets it out to Dawn Blackman, who slows up. And jump ball looks like was called. It's going to maintain possession for Ripley. Blackman gets it into Judd, setting up the offense. Kicks it over to kicks it out. 20 Blackman inside to number 34 Kraus. Having a little trouble getting inside this D, and it's stolen again, and there's a shot clock violation on Ripley as he just didn't get anything going right there. Chautauqua Lake will get the ball on the side, up 3-2 here. It's 3 minutes into the ball game. It's Courtney Hughes into Einek. Einek in the center, and she has a shooter's touch inside the key. And she's got a 3 points here to start, 3 of the 5 points here for Chautauqua Lake. And stolen again by Einek. And she stole it, but she felt her knees, and traveling is called by Hannah Raw. Hannah Raw with the steal. Sorry, that's got to be about her second or third ball she's stolen from the wing. And timeout is called by Chautauqua Lake. They're up 5-2, 5:20 left here in the first quarter. As we mentioned, spoke with Coach Matt Cummings for Ripley, and he's very excited about the team this year. Even though kids are enthused after missing out on last year, as they did not have a program last year. At times, Ripley has had a heck of a program and have been to state championships and such. So Ripley here has the ball inside the key, inside to Kraus. She is triple teamed and cannot get it out of there. And that's taken by Tara Hunt all the way down, and she misses a layup, but right there for the rebound, Jill Einek, but she can't get it. And a nice rebound there for Ripley, Maggie Hammond. Kraus down on the baseline, and she bounces it off of her teammate Ellen Krause's foot, and that will go the other way for Chautauqua Lake. Wholesale subs as Ripley's going to bring in 3 new players. Kenzie Mercer, who started the ball game, is back in. Danielle Newman. And also Sammy Treveline. Nice job off the pick, Jill Einek. She goes up and she is fouled. Foul is on Maggie Hammond as Jill Einek goes to the line. She came off that screen really well, nice and tight, and drove to the hoop. It was fouled there by Hammond. Einek to the line. And she sinks the first one, her first points of the night. 6-2 Chautauqua Lake. And second free throw is short, and that doesn't hit rim, and that will go back the other way. Here we go, Ripley trying to get things going on offense here. Treveline inside, and that's going to be a jump ball. Jill Einek does a good job of tangling up Mercer, and that will go the other way on the possession arrow. And it's Hammond up, or Tara Hunt Ooh, bad pass, and that one is stolen by Trevelani. Trevelani over to Danielle Newman, and they'll slow it up. Newman, and that ball is taken away by Hunt. Hunt got her hand in there, tipped it away, and Caitlin Miller grabs it, slows it down, and here comes Chautauqua Lake again. Jill Einig to the hoop. She's going to kick it out, and that out of bounds. Stay Chautauqua Lake ball. Here's Einig right inside to Einig for three. Misses. Tara Hunt, good hustle after it. Ball's going to be out of bounds and maintain. Nope, we're going to have a foul here. Foul here on Danielle Newman. On Tara Hunt. Hunt running the point. Inside to Einig. Can't get it to fall. But right now rebound is pulled away, but stolen away by Chautauqua Lake. Jill Einig to the hoop inside to her sister Jenna. Gets her own rebound and puts it back up and in. That's 5 points for Jenna Einig. Newman to the wing, up top. And inside is Maggie Hammond. Can't get the shot, but Mercer grabs the rebound, but she is met by two Chautauqua Lake defenders, and she shuffles her feet, traveling Chautauqua Lake ball. 8-2 Chautauqua Lake. Just under 3 minutes here in the first quarter left. Ripley, 3 new players in. Here's Hunt. Kicks it over to Caitlin Miller. Miller back to the top. Einig to the free throw line and hits it. Jill Einig takes it from the wing to the free throw line and sinks it. And it's now 10-2. And 24, Samantha Judd picked up her dribble, but she is helped out by a Ripley teammate. Judd from the wing. A lot of perimeter passing so far here for Ripley. Shot clock's down to 8. I don't know if Ripley recognizes it. And that ball is stolen by Jen Einig. Up to Hunt. Almost lost it and misses the layup, and rebound by Judd for Ripley. There's a shot by number 13, Maggie Hammond, is no good. But the rebound is not able to be handled by Chautauqua Lake, and Ripley will get the ball under their basket. Inbounds pass is stolen by Jill Einig. He up ahead to Hunt. And Jen Einig tracks it down, and Hunt cannot save it from going out of bounds. So you see Chautauqua Lake trying to get moving in transition, get some easy baskets. Ten to 2 here, Chautauqua Lake. Samantha Judd to Hammond. Hammond to the baseline. Judd to the free throw line, and number 32 with the shot, and she is fouled. Nicole Gren will go to the line. She was fouled by Tara Hunt, her first. Nicole Gren sinks the first. She's got all 3 points here so far for Ripley. Second free throw by Gren as she steps up to the line, and she hits it. It's 10-4 here. Now into the ball game, Amber Fisher for Chautauqua Lake. Ball over to Fisher, who has a nice entry pass inside to Casey Benson, who can't sink it. Rebound by Menser for Ripley. Ooh, almost a double dribble there by Judd. And that ball swatted away there by Caitlin Miller. And a little too much on that pass by Blackman into Mincer at the free throw line. She can't handle it. It got tied up. And it results in a jump ball. Ripley gets her possession arrow. And out to Judd. Only 7 seconds on the shot clock. Ripley has it stolen away by Jenna Einig. Shot clock was winding down. Only 30 seconds remaining here in the game, or in the quarter. Caitlin Miller out to Hunt. Brings it back to the top of the key. Inside to Einig. Good pass right there by Miller into Jenna Einig. (12-4) here, Chautauqua Lake. Just 6 seconds. Good pass in there, and there's a foul. Good pass. Good find there by Dawn Blackman. As she found Samantha Judd, who was then fouled by number 34, Cassidy Benson. A good play this first time. Really, they've been able to penetrate Chautauqua Thunderbirds defense and get down low on them. Judd sinks the first. .2 seconds here in the first quarter. And in and out on the second. Bullpen rebound is pulled down by number 34 and Chautauqua Lake. Ooh, a little delay on the end of the quarter buzzer. As Chautauqua Lake, end of the first quarter, ahead 12-5. It's been the Einig show. Jenna Einig, 7 points. Jill Einig, 3 points. And they are up 12-5. Now Cable Access would like to bring you some paid programming announcements. Thank you for joining us here tonight on our first of many here broadcast games in the Chautauqua County area.
This log. Yeah. Whoa! I like the big black ones. I like the brown wiggly ones.
I like the green crunchy ones myself.
Whoa.
Get out and explore nature. There's surprises everywhere. Go to discovertheforest.org.
Anyone up for dessert?
And we're back here in Mayville, New York. Chautauqua Lake Lady Thunderbirds are up on the Ripley Lady Eagles, 12-5 here. It's just getting ready to start the second quarter. As we mentioned, it's been the Einig show here, Chautauqua Lake. For Chautauqua Lake, Jen Einig, 7 points. Jill Einig, 3. Hannah Rouse added in a bucket, and so far Nicole Gren has 4 of the 5 points here for Ripley. Yeah, Chautauqua Lake will start out with the ball here to start out the second half. Tara Hunt over to Cassidy Hughes. Inside, good pass. And good rebound. Back up, and Caitlin Miller Hughes takes it away. And from Hannah Rye had a couple shots, but she's aggressive on those boards. Ripley finally comes up with it as Hammond pulls it down, and now the defense by Hunt as they are starting to pressure the ball handlers now for Ripley. And you can see they've tuned up their defensive pressure Ripley was already having a tough enough time getting inside in places to score, and now a travel is called on Don Blackman. So Coach Schuster turned up the intensity on defense there. Hunt over to Miller. There's a little trouble, and now it gets double teamed here by Ripley and stolen by Judd. Good defense there. Good double team call by Coach Cummings. But now Judd handles the pressure, gets it up to Hammond, and Hammond throws it away, trying to get the ball to Emily Krause. So both teams turning up the pressure here, and Miller for two cannot hit it. Rebound is gathered by Maggie Hammond, and as soon as she grabbed that rebound, there were two Chautauqua Lake girls right there to pressure her, but one of them did foul her as the foul was on Cassidy Benson. A timeout has been called. .12-5. Just a couple minutes into the second quarter. As we mentioned, I'm Steve Keyser. This is Destination Chautauqua County Sports. As we mentioned, this is our first game of many to come here in the Chautauqua County region. And everybody covered here by Channel Access Channel 5. We'll get to see all the local high school teams around the area. So Ripley basketball here. Chautauqua Lake's going to go full court pressure as Coach Schuster's tuned up the pressure here in this second quarter. And yep, there's a foul on Hughes as she fouled Trevellini. Third team foul. You see that full court pressure by Chautauqua Lake. And you get it out to Gren. And another reach in there. This time on Jill Einig. Well, you got to like the aggressive nature here of Chautauqua Lake. Try to get yourself some easy buckets with the pressure. So inbounding again for Ripley, and Hunt knocks it away and is able to save it to her teammate Einig. Good play by Hunt. Einig over to Hughes into the other Einig, Jenna Einig. Good pass right there by Hughes into Einig, and she scores inside. She's got 9 of the 14 Chautauqua Lake points. So now Chautauqua Lake does not go full court, but they still have that solid pressure on the outside, and stolen by Hunt. Gets it up to Miller, who goes up with it, cannot make it, but there's Jenna Einig. But that ball is stolen by Trevellini. And Ripley now slows it up here. Good job to get her out of that by Sammy Trevellini. Hammond trying to go to the bucket, but Jenna Einig knocks it away. Ripley's just not getting anything inside here. Like Krause out of the game. Menser back in. Judd in for Blackman. Judd to inbound. And that ball's blocked by Jen Einig and out of bounds, and it's going to go Chautauqua Lake. So Jen Einig, nice block there on Trevellini. Hunt brings it up the court here. 14-5 Chautauqua Lake. Einig at the baseline, and her pass is just a little too high for Lexi Strobel. Too hot to handle, maybe, too. Trevellini over to Judd on the wing. And Menser had the cutter. Hammonds at the top. Inside to Judd, inside to Menser. As soon as she's getting that, she's getting double teamed. Got the little zone, and that ball is stolen by Jill Ensick, who's up, and she converts on the steal. Jill Ennick now has 5 points. Inside to Grannon. She's triple teamed, and that's going to be a jump ball. Nice job, Caitlin Miller, to tie that one up. Possession arrow stays here for Chautauqua Lake. Or sorry, stays for Ripley. Judd inbounding. Oh, and Judd touches that ball, but she's on the baseline. She's out of bounds. When she hit that, it'll go back to Chautauqua Lake, 16-5. It's been the Einek show here. Jill with 5, Jenna with 9. Here's Hunt to the top to Miller. Inside to Jenna Einek, and a nice feed inside to Strobel. Good pass right there. As she's getting that ball, it's happened twice in a row, getting that ball at the free throw line and finding the other post player where a wide open layup. Here's Judd inside to Menser. Inside to Gren, off the board, cannot get it. Rebound is pulled down by Jill Einek. Jill to Hunt, inside to Jenna. She gets double teamed. Good job by Ripley there. Oh, and Jill tries to go inside to her sister. Now they're going to try to set it up again. Miller to the wing, inside to Jenna, and she can't hit it. Rebound is pulled down by Trevelini. Trevelini for Ripley. Over to Hammonds. Hammonds back up to the top to Judd. Yeah, we're going to get a foul on Hunt as she fouled Kenzie Mercer at the free throw line. Coach Cummings is going to call a 20-second timeout here to go over with his girls. I mentioned it was a work in progress for Cummings and the Rip Lady Eagles, as they did not play last year. 3 of their girls played in the Climber, with the Climber varsity, Samantha Judd and Sammy Trevelani. But he mentioned the girls are enthused to be playing for their school, Ripley, and everything's a work in progress. So don't expect miracles yet, but the girls are out there having fun, and they're enthused and ready for the season. But they got a tough go here with the Ennick girls. Jill and Jenna leading the way for Coach Schuster. We mentioned both these coaches, their first varsity games, first year as the varsity coach for both of them. Coach Schuster coached the JV squad last year. And so underneath for Ripley. And good pass inside to Trevelani, but she's double teamed, and now good hustle by Judd and Miller. Ball goes off to Judd and out of bounds. It's going to be Chautauqua Lake ball, 18 to 5. 18 to 5. Miller to the key, inside to Hughes. Hughes picks it back up and inside, drives the lane, and she puts it in. First points for Courtney Hughes. And Judd at the top. And they tried to get to the key again, but it was double teamed and knocked away. Chautauqua Lake goes the other way. Hughes out to Miller, who fakes it and drives the lane, and good job there by Caitlin Miller. She gets her first bucket as she drove that lane well. A little pump fake to draw the defender and right to the hoop. Daniel Newman tied up by Miller. Miller tears it away. Gets it up to Hughes, and she is fouled by Judd. As that's going to be the 14th foul for Ripley. Chautauqua Lake ball here. Up 22-5. Raw into Hughes inside to Einek, and they got no answer for her. She's quick in there. It's her 11th point. That play's open all night. Here's Blackman over to Hammond. Hammond over to Blackman from the wing. Shoots it. Is unable to get it. Ball bounces around. Jenna Einek. Outlet to Miller. And they're going to slow it down. Hughes over to Ra. Now to Jenna Einek. Her from her spot there. And can't hit it. But the rebound is pulled down by Cassidy Benson. And loose ball, but it's Blackman comes up with it for Ripley. And there's a reach in on Caitlin Miller. Can you hear me? So now 24-5, minute 20 here in this before halftime. Judd bringing it up to Blackman. Inside and knocked away by Jen Einek. Hughes bringing it up. She's trying to beat her to the corner, and she spins around and puts it up and in. Good play as she spun and reversed away from Blackman. As Hughes now has a couple buckets. Less than a minute left. And that's stolen by Hughes again. She's going to go take it herself. Nope, gives it up to Hunt, who cannot connect. But we got a foul here. Oh, we got a over the back here by Chautauqua Lake. Called on Tara Hunt. That's Hunt's third foul. And she's aggressive out there. She's already got a couple steals. It's 26-5 here for Chautauqua Lake. Less than a minute left. 45 seconds here remaining. Dawn Blackman is going to go to the line. And misses. And the rebound is Gren steals it away from Einek. Good job. And now the ball rolling along the side, and it's going to go to Chautauqua Lake. 37 seconds left here. Stolen by Judd. And from behind Jill Einek. Tried to steal it. Judd was going to set it back up here for Blackman. Into the middle for Gren at the free throw line. Cannot get it. Rebound is made by Benson. Over to Hughes. He's going to bring it up. Had the pick from Einek at the free throw line. Kicks it out to Jill. Fake. Goes to the baseline inside to her sister Jenna. Gets her own rebound and can't get it. Here's Hughes is not in time before the buzzer. But Chautauqua Lake is going to go into the halftime locker room up 26-5. All Chautauqua Lake, all Einek girls, and with a little help from their friends. Jill Einek with 5. Courtney Hughes 4. Jenna Einek has a good 11 points as Chautauqua Lake has a comfortable lead here in the first half, 26-5. Once again, I'm Steve Keyser here with Destination Chautauqua County Sports with Cable Access Channel 5. And we're going to take a little break here in the action for halftime. Check out the halftime festivities here. And as soon as the second half is ready to begin, we will rejoin you. Thank you.
Today is a special day. Today we gather as a nation and as an international community
to recognize the selfless decision of one of the most influential women of our time. She's been recognized by religious figures and politicians around the world. To us, she's just Rachel. But to the rest of the world, she is the woman who, after having one too many drinks, chose not to drive home buzzed. Here today to honor Rachel is the family whose lives she spared.